Hey guys, it's another Demon Slot Reviews here, and this time we've got the Mercedes SLS GT3, and I've been going on about it in some of the other videos, if you've watched some of the other ones, and I've been going on about how it's not exactly the same as the Camaros, or the Corvettes, or the Fords, and I'm about to explain why. So if this video is a little bit longer, it's because I'm explaining how this car is a lot different. So it's in the same box and it's part of the same range, which is Ninco 1. So you'd think it would be the same, and you'd think it would have 16,000 rev motor inline drive, but it doesn't. It's actually quite different, and you'd think they'd also have the magnet in the same place. Unfortunately, it doesn't. And again, it's a bit of a shame really, because I quite like this car. But I'll just give you the product code. It's 55050, Mercedes SLS GT3, post brief. And that is the same company that also sponsors the Mercedes F1 team as well. So, I'll show you the bottom and it will show how many people have actually been watching my videos. Can you see the difference between some of the other cars? Yes. Right. For those of you that haven't seen any of the other Ninco 1 reviews, the first main clearly obvious thing that you can see is the angle of the motor. This is a Ninco 20,000 RPM angle winder motor. That's our angle winder alignment, if you will. And also the gear ratio is much different. It is 12:32, whereas the other ones for the other Ninco 1 range cars, like the Diablo, Camaro, Corvette and Ford, for definite, I think also the Audi R8 and the Ford GT, but I'm not too sure about those two, are all 927. So there is a slight difference in the gear ratio, but then again, it wouldn't be a massive difference compared to the other cars, and it wouldn't really affect them too greatly. The thing that really hampers this car, which really kind of annoys me, because I like the car and I would wish I could have one as a competitive car to race in the Ninco series that we do at home, is the magnet positioning. It is there, and it's a little round one. It's not a little rectangle one, which would be about here on the Corvette and stuff like that, but it's in the middle, and that does hamper the grip of it quite severely. So apart from that, it is pretty much a standard Ninco 1 car. It's the motor though, the gear ratio and the magnet positioning are all different, but it's still got your copper braids, it's still got your hollowed out interior, no interior detailing, see-through screen windows, and the only real things to break on it are the wind mirrors and the spoiler. Another thing that I quite like about the car is that it's got the proper lighting, and it's not painted on, and the detailing on the front grille is lovely. Now, Mercedes aren't really a car manufacturer that I particularly like and relate to, not as much as probably Audi or BMW. It's one of my least favourite German manufacturers, but this is one of the cars that I like. They have really gone to town on this car. I think it's classed as a hypercar, isn't it? Or is that the SLR 722? But it is a very good looking car, and it's a car that Scalextrics have missed. They've missed quite a few cars, which really annoys me, because it makes me want to be the person that selects the cars, because I honestly think I'd do a better job than the current person that's picking the cars. I know it's not all just pick a car, but you've got to get the licensing for it and all the prices vary, but there are some wonderful cars out there in the motor racing world which have just been missed by Scalextrics, and them being the top guys, you know, the ones that you actually see in the shops, they can't really afford to miss the SLS. They've also missed the BMW Z4. What's up with that? I've been waiting 3 or 4 years for that one to come out, but no, they've missed that one. So, and there's another car that they've missed. Well, I think they're going to miss the Dodge Viper as well. They've missed the new Dodge Viper. And there was one more. It's bugging me. What is it? I'll have to... It'll pop into my mind in some point during the review. But yeah, so Scalextrics have missed a few of the very good ones. I mean, obviously Ferrari cannot be done because it's owned by Carrera, the whole licensing, so that's why they don't do Ferraris. But again, this car is very nice. They've got some bottom chassis detailing. It's got 4 screws actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, and it's the only thing that lets it down is the fact that the magnet is not in the right place. So with some clever modification, if you can get one there without interfering the wheel, the axle as well, then you can actually use the car and probably get it to a good standard. That is the review. Please like, comment and subscribe. I do like this car despite the fact that it's not as good and it's not on the same level as some of the others. So be wary if you are ordering this one and you want to do some sort of home racing with your mates or whatever. It probably will suffer the most out of all the... Say if you got a Camaro, a Diablo, Corvette and a Ford, Mustang and GT and Audi and this one, then this one would probably be the worst one out of the lot. So that's unfortunate. Just because it's got the most powerful magnet, motor, doesn't mean it's got the best. It's not the best. So yeah, just be careful when you're buying it and buying it with others to race. Apart from that, lovely model, and it's definitely worth a buy because it will be quite cheap compared to some of the other companies that make SLSs. So again, thanks for watching. Please give it a like, please give it a comment if you have any comments about the car, and also share it as well. I occasionally get a share, but I like it if I get more shares, and also a like and a subscription would be cool as well. So thanks for watching.